Most people commonly think that sex is exclusively all about reaching a powerful orgasm, but Tantra profoundly teaches that true deep pleasure genuinely begins when you consciously slow down, when every touch truly becomes a form of meditation, and when your entire body ultimately becomes a sacred temple. Welcome to my channel. My name is Diego Souza. I am a sexologist, have a postgraduate degree in clinical sexology, and am the founder of the Brazilian School of Tantra. On this channel, we talk about sacred sexuality, about sexuality that goes beyond pleasure, far beyond vulgarity. Here we bring Tantra's concepts of spirituality and meditation, which will greatly enhance your pleasure. And this video is about that, so we can demystify what tantric sex really is. First, I want to say that tantric sex is not a specific technique. It's a state of pleasure, of presence. It's much more about breathing, connecting with the other person without hurry, without guilt, without repression. It's truly about making love with your soul. Tantra in no way truly has the ultimate goal of simply reaching orgasm for its own sake alone. It's much more about connecting with the other person, right? You really expand your consciousness and experience different types and levels of pleasure, multiple orgasms, full body orgasms. In short, experiencing the connection between two beings in a different way. Diego, but what actually changes in practice with tantric sex? Stay with me until the end of this video because I'm going to give you several tips so you can experience tantric life today. First of all, in tantric sex, the movements are deliberately slower. You start in a much more deeply connected way, okay? So here are the first essential tips. You can effectively cleanse the spiritual energy of the entire space where you intend to have sex. In Tantra, the bed is often considered a sacred place where the couple shouldn't even argue or fight. If you feel like you're going to argue, go to the living room, go somewhere else so you can really create in the bedroom, a temple of love, a temple of connection. Another thing is this connection between the partners, okay? There's much more of an eye-to-eye vibe, of breathing, of connecting, of recognizing the sacred in the other, of seeing the other as a divine being. That changes the whole game, right? When you take a few seconds, a few minutes to look into each other's eyes. Mine are red because I have a terrible case of rhinitis here in Santa Catarina. 1 minute it's raining, the next it's sunny, then rain again, then sun again. My rhinitis is really bad, but you're going to look into your partner's eyes and just stay there, contemplating, connecting, breathing, you know? Making that energetic spiritual connection. You'll see that just by doing this, sex itself goes to a whole new level. So for example, you can inhale and exhale together, you know? Facing each other, making this connection through your breath. There's another technique too, which is an introductory technique, Tantric Massage, which is like a gentle caress, right? A subtle, sensitive touch, as we say. This will stimulate all the bioelectricity in the body, okay, in your partner's body. Depending on the specific area where you do it, the person might actually get goosebumps. You know, it can be very sexually stimulating for them indeed. This gentler touch, and this is a major teaching of Tantra. Pleasure isn't about force. Pleasure, most of the time, is found in the subtle, delicate connection, in eye contact, in breathing. This knowledge truly awakens a deeper love in the couple, taking it to a new level, especially because we men often learn about sexuality in a completely wrong way through adult videos, which frequently teach that truly good sex is actually violent sex. And that's not true at all, right? This even creates the myth, oh, it's about grabbing. I'm not saying you should go soft the whole time, but you can experience it, start slowly, warm things up, let the flame really grow. But first you really need to stoke the embers, right? Start in a much more subtle way without overtly forcing the mood or the arousal too quickly. You grow along with the arousal, you don't force it. This is a very common mistake men make. Sometimes the woman isn't even fully aroused yet and he already wants to penetrate, you know? Breathe, warm up, enjoy, savor, relish. For example, for men who have premature ejaculation, if you bring in this breathing, this calmness, it will already help a lot with any level of anxiety that might be in the body, any premature ejaculation that might be getting in the way for the man. And have I mentioned the tantric gaze? Spend 2 to 5 minutes looking into each other's eyes just for a bit, consecrating yourselves. Allowing yourself to have this kind of experience is fantastic. You might even feel an emotion come up. When you truly love your partner, it's beautiful to do this, okay? And you truly activate a deep portal of connection between the couple that is truly unmatched. And another thing, if you feel like laughing, allow yourself to. Tantra doesn't repress anything, okay? That's another thing about tantric sex, about Tantra. If you feel like laughing, laugh. If you feel like crying, cry. Acknowledge it there. Sometimes it's the mother of your children, the father of your children. Having that connection is really wonderful. And tantric touch is very different. You don't just touch to simply provoke with that anxiety. Oh, let's make them to orgasm. No, you touch to awaken the body. You touch in a sacred way. Sometimes it's just about making a deeper connection through the chakras as well. Place one hand gently on your partner's genitals and the other one on the heart, right? On the heart chakra. and just stay there, connect deeply with that energy, give a gentle, loving caress, run your hands slowly along the back, So this will really create a very subtle and profound pleasure, right? When both of you truly open up to the beautiful subtlety of this intimate touch, this affection, you literally reach another level together. And of course, one of the most famous parts of Tantra is Tantric Massage, right? A mistake that a lot of people make. People think that Tantra is only about massage, but Tantra goes way beyond massage. For example, let me grab my yoni here. You learn how to give pleasure, what the areas are, right? Many men don't even know where the clitoris is. It's right here, see? This is where the greatest source of pleasure is. So you give a massage there, play around here, right? Of course. Always make sure to use plenty of lubricant. Keep making these movements. Here, it's also very pleasurable to touch the inner and outer lips, Because the clitoris, let me take this off. The clitoris is all of this, guys. It's not just here, right? So you really stimulate here on the side lips, before we used to say major and minor lips, but nowadays we don't use those terms anymore. It's inner and outer lips now. Really stimulate your partner here on the side. It's very, very pleasurable. Also make a deep connection here. Pause for a significant moment. Feel the yoni pulsing. Feel it gently opening up, right? So I would absolutely love to teach you all the intricate tantric massage techniques here, but unfortunately YouTube that's just how it is, right? Just so you understand. So if you really want to learn more about tantric massage, if you want to awaken, there's an online course you can take at home with total confidentiality and privacy. It's done with real models. You can even watch it with your partner, okay? It's an excellent course for couples to watch together. It's like the Netflix for happy couples, where you'll learn everything about tantric massage and all the techniques with your teachers from the Brazilian School of Tantra. The course comes with a certificate, okay? I'll tell you, it's cheap, There are people who charge 670 Rs for a single tantric massage, and our course costs half of that. And you can even pay in 12 installments, so that's exactly what you're understanding. With just one tantric massage session, if you want to work with this, you already pay off your entire investment in the course. It's knowledge you'll use for the rest of your life. You're investing in knowledge, and you'll really never be forgotten by a woman or a man who knows tantric massage. They stand out, right? And I'll even tell you, you can do it on yourself, okay? Women often have a lot of issues, sometimes from repression throughout life, from not really knowing their own bodies very well. So with this tantric massage course, you can give yourself a self-massage. It's excellent. For men too. Men usually do just one movement, right? The famous 5 against 1. And men can truly begin to massage themselves in a deeply tantric way, right? To regain sensitivity. Many men have trouble with ejaculation, either too quickly or delayed, precisely because of this lack of sensitivity that develops over time. So tantric massage is excellent for helping you overcome that, okay? The link is here in the description. If you feel called, invest in it, because this is the knowledge that will transform your life. Another interesting tantric practice is that when you feel your pleasure building, don't rush to orgasm. Stop, breathe, and do a body scan, which means really scanning your whole body to see how your body is feeling. Where is this current of pleasure, of energy flowing? How is your sexual energy really feeling in your body? Take it easy, everyone. There's no rush. It's really nice to just stop there and meditate for a little while, right? Truly connect without any rushing. That's it. That's the secret, everyone. It's about taking your time, savoring your sexuality. Another practice is to reverse the polarities, right? Tantra is a dance between giving and receiving, between the masculine and the feminine. And it's really interesting for you to often switch these polarities, right? It's really cool when the woman also takes the reins in the sexual relationship and becomes the alpha, right? And the guy just relaxes there and in a way becomes submissive. These practices are really enjoyable, aren't they? Sometimes it even gives the guy a chance to rest. He gets tired, right? So really switch things up, get on top, and change roles. These polarity reversals are really, truly enjoyable. This is another really pleasurable tantric practice. Well, those are today's practical tips. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you made it to the end of this video, comment below Sacred Sexuality so I know you watched. Pleasure having you with us. Subscribe to the channel here. If you want to learn Tantric Massage, the link is in the description. Join the Brazilian School of Tantra. See you in the next video.